Yahweh, Yahweh Elohim, of these United States of Elohim, Elohim. I am God Yahweh. It's now Friday the 13th, September 2024. I am on Venus, the planet of love, Elohim, Creator God Yahweh, that I am, in Adamsville, Alabama, Jefferson County. And on this Friday the 13th, September 2024, I'm still doing my David Rockefeller program of the public school system with these United States, with the banking system, Granted Discovery, Smithsonian Institution, video audio recorders, about this Verizon cell phone that I'm holding with telecommunications there, with the Dred Scott case of these United States, 1857 to 2857, which is a millennium system. Still doing my Buddy Bolden century system also, with our Chief Justice Isaiah Carey Smith and Trustee Isaac Cordero Smith, from the color plantations of myself, Dred Scott, with God Yahweh Elohim of these United States being me. So this morning, this message is about successful. And for the feminine angelic celestial beings, Yahweh, pussy angelic holders, I am Yahweh. Angelic pussy holders, I am love, Yahweh. Their Elohim, whose name is love, and his name is love Elohim, love Yahweh, and love Elohim, which is their creator. Love continues to send its Elohim messages to me, God Yahweh, since I am part of the creation of love Elohim. Thus, successful. Telecommunications is about love, and the hierarchy of communications reveals that which would be successful. I am God Yahweh, created the English language. I believe strongly in alphabet letters, which is part of my system of the English language, being God Yahweh, love Elohim at all times. And my alphabet letters have always obeyed Elohim. Now, since the source suffocation of my playhouse, we have 38 million years since I was the Alpha Elohim, the one God Yahweh, love Elohim. Now the body exists and the mind also exists now, which is part of communications of telecommunications within this universe, named love. So, May 19, 2017, which is a banking system code, is a very successful Elohim creation. And the successfulness of Elohim is about truth, I suppose. So as a Savior's Day, Jesus Christ's name is Savior in the Bible. And it was a Muslim, something where it's worship my word, G-O-D, I am God, Yahweh, Elohim at all times. Therefore, the successful nature of communication of Elohim, which is the hierarchy of communication in language, the spoken word Elohim, with all that is functioning and existing, I suppose, past, present, and future, which brings the word of duration. And Elohim, duration, creates Elohim, durability. Therefore, during a particular moment in time, such as a generation of time, which is about 20 years of human existence of a planet in my calendar system, the duration of Elohim existence have lasted longer in communication than before the spoken word Elohim that I am utilizing this moment, being God Yahweh, love Elohim. The duration of Elohim communication already was before the body was created. So you've heard of spirits in the world of the body even, or somewhere. The durability of the word Elohim is stronger than the body, and the durability of the word Elohim is definitely superior than spirits that were light beings that end up becoming dark beings called shadows until they disappeared or dissipated, one or the other, or both. And so the hierarchy of communication, which is of Elohim, does create successful. It has the rudimentary elements of Elohim, which are about the basics of Elohim, creating intelligence, which is successful, of Elohim, which allows the fundamental understandings of Elohim to be shared. From the word understandings, Elohim does create desires, so that would be put to the side, for desire is placed in Elohim creation called destruction. For when Elohim is already successful, giving you Elohim, there's not too many things that you would desire if you was receiving that truly. I am the Alpha Elohim, the one God, Yahweh, love Elohim. That's a masculine communication of successful Elohim. Therefore, the fundamentals and the rudimentary basics of intelligence, which does establish a particular understanding, does set a precedence of priority from prior Elohim doings already, which the Elohim doings does exist before we became aware of Elohim creation, which is where the word communication allows the extensions of Elohim to create successful connections of thinking with understandings so that desire is not left wanting something. Therefore, hate is not a successful extension at all times, so it's placed in my English word of me, God Yahweh, accomplishments. Accomplishments is where I place the word hate, which is the word Lohim of Elohim. It's already hate Lohim, love Elohim. That is the one reason that you should hate Lohim. You should hate that Lohim, love Elohim at all times. I am God Yahweh. Therefore, the word Lohim would not love you. It does love Elohim. It's simply called El. Yahweh is my name already, registered very clearly in the very first generations of people of that dead earth that wrote the Bible. It's in Revelations chapter 21 where that first earth passed away for me, the one God Yahweh. Aha was their successful communication. Aha, God Yahweh. And from knowing my name is God Yahweh, they had aha placed in Psalm 70 there, and another one of their Psalms there. The human hands have two palms, thank you, which is a ghost word, Psalms. So, successful rudimentary basics of the fundamentals, establishing the hierarchy of communication with the word Elohim, which is the existence of the future, if there is a future. So duration only lasts for a certain amount of time, and your durability is established by the energy that Elohim has already given you and will continue to provide for you, which is successful. Therefore, May 19, 2017 is complete successful communication of Elohim. This moment with myself, David Rockefeller, the bank and banking system of God Yahweh Elohim of these United States, from both planet Plymouth Love Elohim, the first planet in this universe, and this planet Venus, the planet of Love Elohim, Creator God Yahweh, I am. So, accomplishments. False accomplishments have left hate in the masculine world of men that claim that their priority was sodomizations. Sodomizations cannot prove to have been the most successful act. So it's left, act is inside of intellectual property. ACT. You had an action, a prior action. It's just now a prior act, which is no longer priority, called some other man in your past that you do not want to remember. Therefore, you was left with attention, for that was not successful communication. Even May 19, 2017, World Orgy Day, World Orgy Night of LGBT, where homos claim that they excluded me, the heterosexual of Elohim. Yes, I'm Eros, love Lohim, God Yahweh Elohim. My name, Eros, with heterosexual, is the actual thought. There's no thought of homosexual whatsoever. So I created my name, Uahya, Yahweh, with the creator of patois, Frederick Douglass. Homosexuality, right in the Bible, Jesus Christ. Not successful communication, so you have false accomplishments of the past, which is not a duration of the time of Elohim creating right now, nor the durability of the word Elohim, which exists into the distant future, called beyond infinity. And Elohim already creates beyond infinity, the mathematical word of myself, William Shakespeare, Pharaoh El Thoth, God Yahweh love Elohim. It's called exponentials. And exponentials stole from masculine mortal mammal and spirit ghosts that practice sodomizations, called Sodom and Gomorrah in the past. That's not durating now. No. There's no accomplishment of Sodom and Gomorrah. It's destroyed by Elohim. Even the Bible of God Yahweh, myself already, thousands of years ago, on that dead earth has been dead now for centuries now. So, communication and the hierarchy of communication in English language, Elohim is the high definition of communicating in English language with one other word, love Elohim. The word love could be spoken with every other word in the English dictionary, including the word Elohim, love Elohim. And the English language is created by me, God Yahweh. I love Yahweh already, and I love Lohim. Did not even include the word Lohim in the first English dictionary, for the dictionary is about handwriting. It is not language at all. It's it's reading, but it's not a language at all. And once you figure out a word from my English dictionary that you want to write down, you pretty much have had accomplishment of the word dictionary. It's about handwriting. And you've accomplished the successful nature of the dictionary. It's not about speaking. A baby damn near can talk before it ever seen an alphabet letter. So it's not about speaking at all. Thus, the hierarchy of communication, basic fundamentals, which is the rudimentary understandings of Elohim creating your intelligence in the future, allows your duration and durability of existence called a future. The entire female race was created by the creator named Love. That will not change into infinity. So I've already created the infinite universe of infinity, Elohim. That universe already exists, where infinity was the limit placed on the infinite already. We're in during eternity and forever where I'm God Yahweh, called life. And so the accomplishments of life continues to be perfected, and you must perfect certain things. But if you try to pretend that you are too perfect, the word Elohim, when you call it, it will reveal to you if you have had successful communication and if your durability and duration actually exists. Therefore, this Friday the 13th, September 2024, my public school system, myself, David Rockefeller, the Rothschild, April 4th, 1968, Sarai Bakure, who became Hoover Yoel, and Isaac Corbett Aerosmith, October 3rd, 1977. Now on this planet, we have our new Rothschild, and she continues to help us with the Rockefeller Foundation there, and the banking system there with my system called These United States. I am God Yahweh Elohim already. And the Dred Scott case for the millennium, we're doing this is the second century now of the Dred Scott case. We did 1857 to 1957, and this is now 1957 to 2057. And so I have time to do the United States of Elohim, I am God Yahweh. So I will begin that now, and May 19, 2017 is successful Elohim communication. Therefore, we are utilizing it. It's been with my Rockefeller banking system code since 1938. It's completely true today, and we hope that these messages are helpful to all the angels, so that clarifications are successful. The word Yahweh is a command of Elohim at all times, so it's always associated with the accomplishment of Elohim, if you can even just speak the word Yahweh. And when the question was asked, what is Yahweh? Who? Was the first question in English. Who? Yahweh is God, Yahweh. At all times with the word Elohim. I am here. The first one name is love. Elohim, I am already. So you can find the first God whose name is love, Elohim. And the second God, I suppose, would have been called my name Elohim. Elohim. But Lohim needed to be included, and Lohim has hate, where we're perfecting creation with accomplishments for Lohim of Elohim. I am already God Yahweh, Elohim already. So we created first, second, and third person English language, which third person is the closest that masculine mortal male must have ever came to actually speaking about me or writing about me, God Yahweh Elohim. So Isaac Corbett Aerosmith has helped me with the Lysic Festival that was held in the United States for about 20 or 30 years or so. I've seen the last one April of 2020 on YouTube or something, or in a Google or Microsoft or something like that. So it's been helping us right there. And the Eternal Pain Prayer for May 19, 2017 was prayed to Dred Scott, 1857, which is 175 years ago, and it was prayed May 19, 2017 on two different planets in this universe. We must stop masculine mortal men and spirit ghosts that think that they could sodomize each other from all their past, forget all their past, and then claim that they went to a planet created by God Yahweh to pray for something called eternal pain. So 1857 on planet Plymouth is Dred Scott case of these United States of God Yahweh Elohim with the eternal pain prayer, where we're going to include Lohim of Elohim with all men at all times in the future. And Isaac Corey Smith is on this planet now, planet Venus, where May 19, 2017 was the second eternal pain prayer. Already prayed to David Rockefeller already. I am that I am, God Yahweh Elohim. Thank you. So successful. We're dealing with successful communication, and with telecommunications, Elohim is the high definition of the English language. Love Elohim is actually the creation of it. Thank you. And Yahweh Elohim is communication at all times that I am God. So whenever you learn that right there, your history is with you and all of your people. I am the ancestor of your creator, me, God Yahweh, love Lohim Elohim. I am the ancestor of that word creator. So it's placed with my name, Cory, that I place the word ancestor, E-R-O-C is my name, Eros, inside of the word creator. E-R-O-C is my name, Eros, inside of creation. And for females, it's called heterosexual, E-R-O-S. That's Eros, the first Alpha Elohim. I am God, Yahweh Elohim of all creation, where my alphabet letters, A-E-I-O-U, always agrees with me with the word homo, homogenized D, milk. Thank you.